And the game is starting. Oh, it's going to... What's happening? Okay, that's normal. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PSISTC Community Team Low Elo Legends Tournament. This is day 2. Round of 2. Last game of round of 2. It's not round of 2, second round. So we have, on the left side, we have DreamHacker, the blue Delhi player, versus the red English player, Sticktallity, on the right side. And as always, I will upload the individual matchups onto my YouTube channel, and I will post the link on PSISTC Discord. You can find them in the video and the stream sharing channel. There is already the playlist, so you can find the playlist, and all the new videos will upload it to the same playlist. So yeah, you can just save that playlist. If you want to find any particular match in this tournament, you can find all of them there. Okay, so Delhi went straight for the berry because berries are delicious. They're healthy, good food. They're vegan. Okay, not many sheep here. Looks like DreamHacker was trying to get some sheep, but didn't really get much. It's like 2 sheep. That's a little bit. That's only 2 sheep around his map. That's a little bit low. What about English? Let's see English. Got enough sheep near his TC already. He's trying to get more. Also get a scout. See, there's a deer patch here. What is this map actually? I don't know what this map is. Gobi Desert? What? Oh, Mountain Pass. Okay. This is Mountain Pass. The mountains are kind of broken. It is continuous, but it looks a little bit like broken. The units can step on this cliff here. And you have very wide choke. This is not a typical Mountain Pass map. You get this is a little bit a weird spawn. Wow, Delhi has got a lot of sheep right now. Much profit, much sheep. English running a little bit low on the sheep. Where is his scout? Deep in opponent's base. You gotta go find more sheep, but I think all the sheep are rounded up by the Delhi player here. Delhi is walling off. Wow, that's quick. That is a very quick wall. Maybe he can keep the scouts on his side of the map. Can be a bad thing, you know. They will know exactly what you're doing all the time. Having opponent scouting on your side of the map, walled in. Okay, the scout is gonna work on this villager. He's gonna attack this villager. So after a while, he would have to change the villager. Otherwise, he will lose it. There's another villager though, so he's gonna successfully complete this wall. There's another path. Yeah, he's very clever. He already found out that there is another pass here, so he's walling off this small gap between the mountains as well. Leave no gap, no passage at all. So yeah, this scout is completely walled in. I don't mind that. If I play English, I wouldn't mind that. I'd be glad to have a scout in your base. It's just that I wouldn't be able to find sheep anymore. Like that's why he's on berry bush as well himself as an English player. Don't get too close to the TC. So I'm curious to see what the Delhi is gonna go for with the wall off? Is it going to boom really hard? This just reminds me of the early games I played when the game first came out. I get this French pass map quite often, and I would always wall off. Both players are aging up. Yeah, keep the scout alive. Try not to lose that. Keep checking back on the opponent's base every few minutes. Be very beneficial. You want to check the stone production if the Delhi is getting stone or not. So one of the most important things to scout. Oh, he's building a tower. Okay, the English is building outpost right in front of the wall from Delhi, and the Delhi simultaneously is building another outpost behind his wall. So yeah, the towers are gonna stare at each other. Not really, they're one screen away from each other. But yeah, it's interesting to see that they both chose to build walls, and not walls, build towers. Okay, Delhi is going for a blacksmith. What upgrades does he have? Efficient production. To get a military production boost by 100%, that is pretty big. Very nice upgrade there. English doesn't have any longbowmen yet. Oh, look at this sneaky scout. He sees everything from the cliff. Actually, it would be interesting if the vision of a unit changes depends on the altitude. Like if the scout is standing high on the cliff, you can see farther away. That would be more interesting, more realistic, you know, like real life. So you would want to take control of the high ground, as you can see far. As opposed to if you're in a valley, a low ground, you have a very limited vision. That would be very interesting mechanics, but I guess it could be very unfair in game because the terrain generation is kind of a random. So yeah, it's very hard to make sure the game is fair in that way. But it would be a very interesting idea. English is walling off himself as well. Got double towers here. Both have very good vision of their opponents. They know exactly what's coming and what's going. But so far there's nobody at the border. It's just quiet silence there. There you go. English has got some started producing longbowmen as well as horsemen. He's got double stable. Wow, that's a lot of stables. He's gonna build a lot of horsemen. He's going to try to harass, but on this map, okay, you wall it off. It's very difficult to go around to harass, to raid your opponent because there's only one or two passage. Like it's very easy for your opponent to spot it and defend it or walling it off. You know, it's yeah. I don't know how effective horseman is, but you know, once you break the wall, obviously, once you break the wall, just your horseman can just swarm in, and it's gonna be very difficult for your opponent to catch them. That's for sure. And since they both walled off, I would love to see that they both go for the deer, because it's fast food, and you don't have to worry about opponent's raid. There you go. English is getting that deer as well. Delhi is getting his stone slowly. Blacksmith is still under production. It's been there for... Oh, okay, that's the second blacksmith. I was confused for a moment. Okay. That is building his own horseman. So it looks like nobody's going for second TC, nobody's mining stones. because typically if you are walled off like this, it is a pretty passive map. You want to get greedy behind it. You want to get more economy, more worker, more TC, and age up fast and get to the mid and late game. Dominates your opponent with a siege. But they're both going for horseman, and English is going for triple stable. I don't think he can continuously produce from 3 stables, right? It would cost too much. 20 wood. I don't know. 100 food. It costs 100 food. That's pretty expensive. So I'm not sure if he can keep producing 3 horsemen at once. But we'll see. This choice of strategy is going to wall off here as well. One of them is going into castle age. Is going to be able to age up very soon. Who's going to age up? I can't really tell what's going on. Okay, the English is attacking the Delhi wall here. Some horsemen. With a little bit of animation cancelling micro, he can take down the wall pretty quickly as well. And archers are just providing range attack, so keep the opponent's units away. It's pretty smart. And the Delhi is walling off further. It's getting stone wall, so he got stone for the wall. I'm not so sure. It is a okay. It's a good wall. Like the English would have to go around all the way here, but what then? What's the next step? Like, what's your game plan? You have to have your own units to defend this eventually. Oh, he's walling off this side as well. So yeah, he's completely walling off the entrance. So the English would have to work through another layer of a wall, at least another layer, or even more potentially if you decide to wall off more. So let's check the worker count. At this moment, I'm not sure what English is going to do at this moment, seeing so many walls. So DreamHacker, the Delhi player, has 38 workers, so while the English has 41. Pretty close, not a big gap. So English has a lot of horsemen, but they're not gonna do anything against the wall. Delhi has aged up into castle age, so they will have a very nice advantage. With that wall, they can build siege weapon, and they can rain down arrows and the mangonel shots on those melee units from behind the wall. I think English gets farm boost near their farm, right? Near the mill, right? Farm harvest rate increased 15 to 20% to 25 and 30% within the influence of a mill. So you would want to build your farm around the mill instead of around your TC, because you harvest faster this way. Yeah, that's a little bit tips for the English player. So our English player is still massing units, just more and more horsemen and archers. There's 2 types of units, and he's building battering rams, so he's determined to break down this wall. Now let's see if he can manage to do it. If the Delhi doesn't take it seriously, you know, he hasn't built any new units just yet, because he thought, well, I've got a wall, I've got a stone wall, I've got a double layer wall. I don't think the English can break me just yet. He's in feudal age. What can he do? Well, English is building rams. Yeah, multiple rams. He's going for a ram push. It's a pretty dedicated ram push here. Yeah, it doesn't look like English is gonna expand anytime soon. Doesn't look like he's going for second TC ever. Oh, he's got a lot of work. Oh, is he gonna? What is this? Okay, he's trying to take down this opponent's wall and then build a mill. That is very bold move here. It's just villagers. I mean, you can't do that, but I mean, you have horsemen here. You could send horsemen do that and then come back. It's a little bit weird choice here, using the villagers to attack. And Delhi is just, he's a huge fan of, he's a bigger fan of war than Veriding. So he's walling off everywhere. Is he building stone wall here? He's not get it though. He's gonna be blocked by the mill. This is so weird, this interaction. Alright, English is building a 4th ram. Oh my god. Yeah, indeed, the Delhi doesn't have any units. The Delhi has only these 5 horsemen from the beginning of the game. He's not prepared for a full-on assault at all. Let's see from his vision. What does he see? He doesn't know. He doesn't know the English is massing a huge army in front of his base. Beyond this wall. He thought he's safe. He thought he's super safe. Yeah, he's walling off everywhere. He's going with this kind of walling with a detour. But yeah, let's see. English is gonna attack right now. Oh my god, he's building a 5th ram. This guy. That is like a little bit excessive. You don't have to have 5 rams. 3 rams is enough for this wall, I think. Okay, here comes the engagement. Let's see how the Delhi is gonna react to this. It's gonna be interesting to see. It doesn't even have range units, so he's gonna get shot at by the English lumberman, yet he doesn't have any archers to shoot back himself. He doesn't have siege. He's in H3, doesn't have siege weapons. Oh, he's actually have a very nice men-at-arms army behind his base. I didn't even notice that. What about the situation here? Nothing's happening. He's walled off. No interaction here whatsoever. The English is working on this wall. This is gonna take down part of the wall. Yes, that's gonna create a gap where the horsemen can just stream in and kill whatever they see. Oh, finally we see a mangonel. The Delhi is not lacking behind all those action, the walling. It's actually building stuff behind it. So here comes the mass horseman strategy. Is he trying to snipe the landmark, I wonder? He might just go for the landmark. If he takes down all the landmarks with 5 rams, there's a huge possibility that he can just take down all the landmarks straight away. Oh my god. What a strategy. This guy is so... Wow. But he has to target down the landmark with this ramstone. He's not targeting it down, and the men at arm are just so much stronger than horsemen. They're taking down so many archers and lumbermen and the horsemen. Wow, these men at arm are looking very untouchable at the moment. So this horseman plus lumberman attack is gonna be shut down. He's pulling villagers to destroy those rams. And by the look of it, it looks like this attack is gonna fail. Wow. What looked like an epic aggression failed to just lost to 15 men at arm. Not 15, he has 20 men at arm. That's a pretty huge army. Wow. That completely failed. So yeah, Castle Age is really good. You should get it. And we can see Sticktallity is banking up a lot of resources, but he's not aging up. I don't know, maybe he's planning for further aggression, build more units. Sometimes you're just headbutting into your opponent's base, and it's not gonna really do any good. What's happening? Oh my god. I can't believe, how did he sneak in 1 villager? Where? Oh, here, this is open. Oh my god. He's gonna proxy stable. Is he gonna just build mass scouts? And just animation canceling attack? All the landmark and just take down all the landmark. That would be an epic game if he could pull that off. But the Delhi does have a huge army. He's got 31 men at arm at the moment. The army is only growing larger and larger for Delhi, so I don't know. English finally aged up himself. I asked for a proxy and I got a proxy, and it is an epic proxy. Look at this, it's deep inside the Delhi space. The Delhi has no idea. And there's wall everywhere. It's such a weird game. I think this might just be the most entertaining game of the tournament so far. Okay, a little bit forward archery range is gonna get torched down. This is men-at-arms army. It's really hard to stop. Like, the English has nothing to stop that unless he can pump out some siege weapons, some mangonels, at least 2 or 3 mangonels to stop this men-at-arms attack. If Delhi attacks now, he can kill a lot of workers with 0 resistance. Absolutely 0 resistance, because the English is investing so much resource in those stables behind Delhi's base, so he doesn't really have the wood. He could build a lot of men-at-arms of his own, but he doesn't have barracks. He could build what can he build? He can build a lot of knights though. He can build knights. Yeah, now he knows that his opponent is approaching, so he's getting towers. Good response, and hopefully he can defend this. Okay, men-at-arms. They are trying to find a good angle to attack. And the English, let's see, English has a lot of food. Not much wood anymore. Definitely needs to find more wood. There you go. He needs to build a lumber camp here. So I'm pretty worried about English player here. Delhi is building his own ram, is going to go aim for a big push here. Delhi get +3 weapon from their H3 landmark. That is really good. Alright, so the first ram going in, he's got a scattering formation for his army, so the mangonels are not gonna get ideal shots. Mangonels have to retreat because they don't have a mid shield, they don't have any protection, they don't have any units at home. 3 horsemen just pop out that they are not gonna do anything against this men-at-arms. Men-at-arms are gonna slaughter everything, absolutely destroy the mangonels. Everything's going down. He has 2 crossbowmen attacking hopelessly against the mass of men-at-arms. And with this, English structures are going down. Production is being halted, and any unit coming out of production is gonna go down instantly. This is looking really bad for the English player. His little smart trick of a proxy 6 stable strategy is probably not going to work out. Oh my god, he's got a lot of towers, but they are not gonna be able to shoot anything because he doesn't have units to garrison. He doesn't have. Does he have stone to upgrade it? It takes too long to upgrade. So yeah, it looks like this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. How is he gonna defend this? Men-at-arms are so strong with this attack. 17 attack damage. That is really strong. Behind this, yeah, the Delhi is just so safe. His walling strategy actually worked out really well for him. He didn't go for a secret site. He didn't go for relics. It doesn't even matter. He just built H3 units, build castle units, gold units. This is what I talk about. You want to build more gold units instead of cheap wood and food units. There you go. A lot of towers are working right now. English has garrisoned a lot of villagers into the tower as well as TC. They're gonna shoot a lot of arrow onto those men-at-arms, but they are tanky. They are really tanky. They can, if they want, they can still take down that council hall. But I would love to see more battering rams here, just to be safe, you know. Hopefully he's going to build more battering ram. Yes, he's retreating. That's a smart move. That's a very good move. Don't just lose everything. Headbutting your opponent's wall and the tower is kind of pointless. Oh yeah, he actually still has a ram, but he's probably gonna need more. He's building forward siege workshop. Okay, he's gonna build siege straight out of his straight in his opponent's base. Oh, here we can see some English counterattack with the proxy knights. Delhi would probably is wondering where did this knight come from, but it doesn't even matter. 4 knights, 3 knights with 1 horseman. It's probably not gonna do that much damage. You can just produce a handful of spearmen to deal with this with ease. And the real danger is here in English base, not in Delhi. So yeah, he really needs to, the English player really needs to find a solution to this. So far, he's working on the barracks. He's not working on the villagers. So actually, he's not doing substantial damage either to the Delhi player anyway. So the Delhi player is like, yeah, sure, go ahead, just attack my barracks. I don't even care. I can just build 1,000 more barracks as long as you don't touch my workers. Okay, the Delhi player is moving in once again. This matrix of a tower. Can the English defend? Okay, let's be honest. There's no way English can defend this. He's gonna go straight for the Council Hog, straight for the landmarks. English has a lot of farms behind this. It's very nice to have farms behind your base to be safe, but at this point it doesn't have an army, so it doesn't even matter. Everything will go down. And where did the knights go? Did they die? Or did he pull them back? I don't even see them. Yeah, so Council Hall is going down. All that is remaining is the main TC, and all he needs to do is to take down the TC, and that would be GG. And he could build more, you know, he could build his own mangonels, he could build his own trebuchet if he wants to. He doesn't have the gold, but he could sell stuff. Now he's just massacring all those villagers and crossbow. But yeah, this has to be the end of the English player. Oh, once again he's pulling back. He's being safe. He's playing very safe. He doesn't want to lose his units for free. He knows very well he's ahead. He doesn't need to rush that. Okay, the knights are actually okay. His knights are working on gold resource, gold mining elsewhere, trying to do as much damage as possible. But yeah, at this point, it really doesn't matter. Even if the Delhi doesn't do anything to defend those knights, it just really doesn't matter anymore. English is investing more resources into towers, building 4 more towers on the right side of the base. Well, and the Delhi player is getting ever more rams, and they are going to take down whatever building in front of them very easily. So yeah, this is such a wasted investment. Very interesting idea, but I think if you build just 1 or 2 behind your opponent's base, that would be a very good idea to harass a little bit. But yeah, I'm not sure about the idea of building 6 unless you are very ahead. You could build 6, but if you want a proxy, be cautious. You know. He probably has trouble repairing any landmark because his landmark are very forward. Since they're directly within the reach of the Delhi aggressors. So yeah, he's gonna take down the towers and eventually take down the TC as well. There's nothing to stop him, and that is GG, my friend. Yeah, he spent all the wood on the tower as well. Oh, he got eliminated. He fought to the last man. He fought to the death. He never gave up, never surrendered. He fought like a true warrior. Respect. GG. Well played. That's very interesting game. Very entertaining, to be honest. Really, really entertaining game. Good stuff. Proxy stables. Fun. War. Mass war. That's pretty epic. Alright.